back live for game number 4 here at the Hank Raymonds Classic at Pius High School. We'll turn it over to PA announcer. All right, we're just about set. Don't have Coach Carey. Do we have Coach Carey on the mic? Do we hear him? Can you hear him?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
Now we're all in.
Hello, America. Hello.
Turnover early, New Berlin West.
Got some size on both of these teams.
Yeah, it's funny when you go from the girls' game to the boys' game. It's just the strength issue.
Yeah.
Good
Nice
attack
there.
and finish. Get my sheets here. No surprise.
That's
Jason
Sanini right
Sanini,
there, right?
16.4 a game. Finishes. Good strong attack. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
We did this last Saturday, and we had a heck of a game.
Let's
Maybe
just
we'll
make this a weekly thing. How about that?
Well, that's on Gary, I think.
And my wife, she gets to,
well, that,
you know,
yeah, okay,
she controls the family schedule, of course.
Another turnover, New Berlin West.
So we got 3 of us on this one. If you hear a bunch of different voices, I am Ed Rowie. I'm with Scott Rowie and Dan Carey for game number 4 of the Hank Raymonds Classic. You kind of put this together.
Yeah, man. It took a village to put this together, but it's going great. It's been a great event so far. 8th year doing this, and really thankful for you guys coming and doing all 7 games and the work you've done to promote us. And we want this to be a first-class, showcase event, and you guys being such a big part of it is a huge part of that.
Well, you fed us, so that was a big, big
we gotta
perk.
keep you fed. Yeah.
We liked it.
Cody Soik.
Soik is a load, man. We just played them this past week, Tuesday. New Berlin West being in our conference at Pius. And,
I was going to say we. You better explain that for a few that might not know.
Boys varsity here at Pius High School. And Soik is a really tough post player to handle. We were trying to throw double teams at him whenever we could.
That's going to be a matchup to watch. Those are 2 big boys right there.
10.6 a game, 64% on the free throw, and he buries it. That's a he, not a she.
Oh.
I'm alternating between boys' games, girls' games. Standing, sitting, in the middle,
That's
outside.
why you're a true professional.
Oh, I wouldn't go
That's
that
the
far.
route.
3-2 early score here. Three rolls off and down. Oh.
Good work. And a foul.
Kept alive by Adam Bruins. Kept battling. Looked like it was going to roll down. Spun off. Bruins came in a little late to grab that rebound. Timed it.
Yeah, great effort there on the glass. That's one thing Coach Kyle Johnson, his teams are always known for playing really hard, just gritty, hard-nosed teams.
And he's been all over the place, up in West Bend, at Greendale. Got to make sure you get the right ones. So he's bounced around. Seems to have found a home with Oak Creek. Then again, he always feels like he's got a home, and then he moves again. But he is a good coach. You're going to see different offenses. You're going to see many, many different defenses. Typical Johnson coach team.
Travel, yep.
It's an action they love to run, that quick little high-low to Soik.
Got it into him. It was a good pass. He just a little bit of happy feet.
Now Scott Cook on the New Berlin West side, tremendous coach. Runs a really good system, good program.
New Berlin West having gone through a couple of coaches since the retirement of the legend that was there for many, many moons.
Nice pass.
Put it down right away and got away with it. Out of bounds. Just a different tempo when you put the boys out there. And the girls' games are, what W7 focuses on. But the event called for boys' games, and we're happy to carry them. And Gary runs around again, kissing hands, kissing babies, shaking. Yeah, that's it.
Careful.
Right.
That's how he
Not
calls it.
shaking babies. We've cleared that up over at Germantown last
Yeah,
weekend.
we did.
Yes.
Yeah. Clearly, we didn't.
The
clear it up
governor,
enough.
though. We
yes,
call him
he
the
is
governor.
that. He's getting his votes. So he walks around and takes a couple of breaks, and we just slide over and do more.
Yeah.
That's a travel. He carry that back foot.
Yeah, they got
Sure
away
did.
with a double dribble before that, I think, too.
So it gives us all a chance to play and have fun, and this is game number 4, 4 of 7. Next up, we've got Arrowhead and BC on the girls' side, which should be a fantastic game.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go with a finish with a doublehead of Tosa East and Pius.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to, you'll come over here, talk for a little bit, and then you got to go play coach.
Yeah.
Then go home and play dad. Just
That's
so many
right.
titles.
The most important job.
Right, exactly. Still 4-3, a little sluggish on the scoring. It seems to be the theme today, except for
Another turnover.
the shooting that we had earlier today.
Yeah, Catholic Memorial lit it up. Man.
Good look.
There.
It's Kale Stula with the 3.
Yeah, the leading three-point shooter.
He's got 22, now 23 made on the season. It's 7-3 Oak Creek.
Both defenses relative to the game earlier where saw some zone, saw some 1-3-1, saw some early pressure. Both teams here have come out man-to-man.
I would imagine Coach Johnson will have some pressure, maybe a change-up of defense of some sort. Anytime there's a dead ball, you're going to see a change. In most cases, if my history has told me anything with Coach Johnson.
Yeah, really looking forward to that Arrowhead BC game coming up next. See how Coach Whitty, what he's got schemed up for Anna Mortag.
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah, she is. Man, she's playing well right now.
So much confidence, and she should. And
Yep.
she went toe-to-toe with McNeil and went out and scored 35.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're averaging 36 against Germantown, you're doing something.
Yep.
Oh, he held on to it and got away with it.
Yeah, he can really shoot it. He came out firing against us on Tuesday. He's
Great
someone you
defense
just
by Oak
cannot,
Creek,
you
too.
cannot help off of him.
No, he's third in Woodland West in threes made. So it gives you an idea. They're going to run a lot through him and through that top of this key spot there. 14:20 left, first half, 7-6 our score. Larry, the legend, had to move. You came over to be the producer and found out no cameraman. He said, "I'll do it, no problem. It's my job."
Well, a team player. He does whatever it takes for the team.
He is something. We got to travel. It should be.
Yep.
Right call.
Good rebound, good work.
Murphy
Just
came
lost
away
his
with
feet.
it, yeah. Apparently the Southeast, Gary, doesn't do much for stats either. They're pretty hit and miss. No, they're fine. I'm kidding. They mix it up. They split it up real well with the conference and non-conference. Sanini is 5th in scoring in the conference. 16-4 in conference, 16-7 overall.
Good helps ID there from Oak Creek. Murphy getting over there.
Yeah, Oak Creek's a little smaller, but they definitely are quick, recovering very quickly on defense.
Good,
Oh!
Nice out of bounds play there.
Like that lob.
You gotta shoot that with your right hand.
Nah, I think he's
Right?
left-handed. He's left-handed and he was fading away. That was shot no good. Put back. That's good for Soik. Oh, sorry, wrong side. Adam Bruins. Sorry, Adam. 9-6 our score. We got travel. So 9-6 our score. 13-19 left. Always good when you see the crews because I've had all these refs. I'm sure you have over the years.
Oh, yeah.
As we were talking about before, they have the same, they have personalities and what they do, just like teams have personalities. It's real interesting to watch how the referees work together.
Good take.
No help there. Coach Cook yelling, help, help,
Yeah,
help.
It was late, slow, late. Nobody dropped. Nobody came over.
Yeah.
All those shell drills. That's what you do them for.
Especially in that guy, you don't want to leave.
Yeah, well, and they
like
didn't do
that.
anything special. They just cleared out.
Yeah, Oak Creek early just looks a step quicker, especially defensively, containing the dribble penetration, getting to help a little bit sooner than West.
They come into today 8-8, coming off a loss last night to Racine Case, 69-65, lost a tough one.
That was better there by West.
Screen and roll, is he going to use it? Nope.
Good look. Nope.
Rebound and push. Daniels. Yeah, they're going to get the reach.
Too much.
I wonder how much of the, we've seen this now with the 4th game. They haven't been as crisp as you usually see from the teams. As we've covered quite a few of the teams. On boys' side, it's a little sluggish. Is it that second game of a back-to-back on a Friday, Saturday in high school? That's a pretty rare,
Yeah, I think
that
that's
doesn't happen.
definitely a factor.
You're also playing in the afternoon. If you play a back-to-back, it's usually the night.
Right.
Or the ones in the morning. I mean, that probably was even tough.
No
How many times
question.
you playing
Yeah.
games in the morning.
Shout out to Thomas Moore and Catherine Memorial girls for
Being the first
playing
one.
the 10 a.m. game. And they brought great energy, and their benches were into it. It was fun to watch.
No question. And you know what? That was a perfect way to start it with two teams like that were so involved and active, yelling, because that early in the morning, not a lot of people, and the people that are here are still asleep, drinking their coffee.
Yeah.
Under 12 minutes now, 11-6, Oak Creek up 5. Using our Gary math there. See how I did that?
You can really see him trying to play through Soik here in the post.
And Oak Creek is aware of it, and double. It looks
Hard
like
double.
Yeah, and they got to push in the back.
You want to
Jackson Urban.
You want to see your big guy there catch it in face against that double team. Square up, like my buddy Coach Frank Goldsberry that I coached with at UWM. Call it the old Jack Sigma move, inside pivot.
Notorious. You know how many people are going, who? What?
Yeah, right.
all these kids that are going to watch this tomorrow, they're going to be like, who?
All the parents listening though, they know.
They know.
They know right now who Jack Sigma was and is.
See, and I like the McHale moves.
There we go.
Put him on the block and just go to work. He's just trying
He
to
got
lumber
fouled.
through.
Yeah, there
Wow. Wow. Soik said, I'm going to score here, and he just went right through everything.
That's a man move right there.
Can't double team that one. It's too quick. He does a nice job getting deep position, too.
And that's Baczynski's second foul, so he'll sit.
They've already got Jackson Irvin on the bench with 2 fouls, running into some foul trouble early with some of their guys.
Well, that's what West is going to have to do, and that's pretty obvious. That's the game plan.
Nice when your big guy can hit free throws, too, like that.
That has been the theme of the day. Teams are not making their free throws.
Now West is doing a better job of getting help on the weak side.
11-9 our score as we approach 11 minutes.
Sanini again.
Nice
Nice
finish.
move.
Uses body well there to protect. Good player.
He goes to that hoop strong. I think he's a little stronger than he looks because he's going through that contact without any issue.
Got a quick first step, too.
Good job dropping that pass off. Nicely
Unselfish
done.
play there.
Bring the defender with you and drop it. So he doesn't have to do anything more than catch and finish.
That's a
Right
charge.
back at him.
Yeah.
Charge, yeah.
That was pretty easy. I think all 3 of us saw him camping there.
Good call there by the official.
Good call by the 3 of us.
Yeah, first and foremost.
Right? $10:29 left first half. Oak Creek up 6 with the ball. 3 o'clock hour, huh? Got a few ahead of us yet.
Oh, we got some good ones coming up.
Coffee break between the games. You guys will be good.
Oh, nearly lost. Regathered. Drive, kick, good extra pass right there.
West doing a good job of closing out. Oak Creek's quick, but they're right on him.
What are they
Oh, boy, I didn't
Really
see
good.
that, but okay.
And did he have Travis?
I don't think
Did
so.
he get that foot down before he got rid of the ball? Is that what he was calling?
And we don't miss any calls here from our spot.
We haven't gotten anyone wrong yet.
No.
But again, without referees, this is nothing. We're going to be critical
Then
of them,
it's just
but
pick up at. Then it's just a pickup game.
you don't want that. Then it'll get ugly.
High-low.
Double on him right away. Look at it.
Kick it out. They got to be able to knock shots down and miss that one. But you got to be able to knock that down. There again. Oh boy. I got it, coach. Don't worry about it. Okay. No surprise there. If you've ever been around Coach Johnson, he'll probably be picked up on the microphones, and he's three-quarter lengths of court length away from us. He'll be heard.
Yes.
Are they the Bunzel nachos?
Food
Is it
up.
Bunzels? We're getting a food
Right
update
underneath.
from Gary.
Food update. We have a food update. Gary loves the tacos. Shout
Guy
out to
Fieri, forget you.
shout out to Bunzels.
All right, note to self. What did he do with Oh, he took my card too, that dog. Deflected pass. Good
Oh.
reverse? No. And that's where Soik's presence. He's just there. It caused that reverse.
Oh.
Oh, that's a foul. It sure is, number 11. Put the arms down, dude. That was a foul. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely a foul.
That's okay. Good hard defense, but they got into you, Danny. McNevy's first. McNevy's just a sophomore. He just ran full speed into Soik. Oh, man.
Quick
3,
shot.
no
Ooh.
good. Well, it was a design play, and you can see he didn't really set his feet. He's at about a 45-degree angle when he let that fly.
Bruins with 5 rebounds already.
As we approach the 8.5-minute mark, 15-9, Oak Creek up.
Lost a shoe.
I think we saw this
From
on the other
Zion.
end. That's just about what happened down in the other end.
They just cannot get a look down here.
Great defense, just good patience. No sense rushing a shot either. Just Keep moving. Oh, then
There's
again,
Sinani.
when you have an opportunity to shoot like that.
Good rebound there by Stoik.
Push right side. Into are they going to travel? They're going to call a jump. Good call. We couldn't see any of that. We were kind of blocked, but jump ball is the call. And Oak Creek will regain the possession as we approach the 8-minute mark. 8:06 left, first half of game number 4. So we're almost to the halfway point. Gary says don't count down the games. Makes it seem longer.
He's too busy into that taco right now.
No, he's elbow deep, folks.
One-track mind right now.
Right.
Food coma.
We're giving a play-by-play of Gary eating.
He's currently
with
pass from
analysis. Oh,
Murphy.
good spin move, Sinani.
Oh, good
Sinani
take.
was close to out of bounds line, but he was in. Good take. Man, that first move from him was so quick.
I love Bruins, his effort on the glass for Oak Creek. He's got a motor. You can tell he's in there.
He just took out his teammate.
Yeah.
That's 2 on Soik. That'll be interesting to see what happens here with 8 minutes left in the first half.
It looks like they're going to get him.
Yeah, they're coming to get him.
Do you think, Coach? I'll ask you this. You know how I feel about this.
Yeah, I knew this was
Our
coming.
coach, but are they quick with that trigger? Okay, you got 2. So?
It depends.
It does depend.
I'm going to play
You're
the
right.
political answer.
No,
Yeah.
it does depend
You're
on
right on the fence.
situation.
But who the player is,
Yeah.
situation.
But we talked about this last
You
week in
know,
that Germantown
yes,
game when 4
yes.
starters, well, 3 starters and their sixth player off the first player off the bench. I'd say 6th man, but it's the women's game. 3, top of the key.
Beautiful.
Good execution and knockdown.
Beautiful set play there
Jack
with Coach
Hoyer.
Cook. A little screen to screener. That was nice. I do think players need to learn the skill of how to play with fouls. To
And it is
not
a skill.
really answer your question.
Yeah, no,
that's
it's a
about-
skill.
Oh! Yeah, good call. Good call.
What did we get on that 3? Did we have that right? We did. It was Jack Hoyer. Okay. 16-12 our score. 7:21 left.
And New Berlin West looks much smaller without Soik in there.
A little flex action off the out of bounds.
A little too
Good
strong.
rebound. Oh, did he get it? Yeah, he did.
Daniels is a good rebounder for a guard.
Gets up there.
Yeah, good athlete.
He's 6th in the Woodland West Conference in rebounds, so right on cue. You are spot on there. He is 1st in steals, by the way. Good left-hand finish, a little scoop shot.
Hoyer.
Is that Hoyer again? So that's 5 points in a row for Jack Hoyer, and it's 16-14. New Berlin West bench getting a little worked up. Good hustle right into our lap.
Yeah, and Bruin, he's everywhere.
Yeah, we were almost wearing wearing them.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Gary didn't care about his
You were
equipment.
almost down to a 2-man team.
Again, it's all over his shirt, dripping off his chin. Got a hold. Yep, 20. Grabbed the jersey, no question.
That's 3.
Sobush, he didn't see who the player was as he spun. He grabbed the jersey. You could see it. Yeah, and the ref's telling him, yep, he grabbed his jersey.
Let's see, last time they ran the flex action out of the same alignment. See if they've got a counter to it.
Oh, he wanted the
Punched
ball.
out.
You heard
Yeah,
him.
he did.
You could hear the groan over here. Oh, got away with it.
Yep, that's all right.
Yeah, let those play. I don't mind that. Good
Nice
drop pass.
Oh, yeah.
The help
That was
came
Oath.
over, double teamed the ball. They didn't rotate, left him wide open on the weak side block, able to catch and finish.
They're going to keep throwing bodies at Sinani, though, and it's going to keep opening up. Looks like that.
Nice cut off the high post there.
There's another scoop shot.
Daniels.
So Daniels coming in, averaging 10.8, gets his first 2 of the night. Afternoon, as it were. 5:30 left, first half. 2-point game. Coming off that ball screen. Nothing there. Kick it out and around. Sinani posting up on the right block. Goes right shoulder. Murphy swings the ball around.
Another quick
Nice
that.
finish.
Wow.
I like his skill set. He gets down there in the post. He can take you off the dribble from the perimeter.
That was quite a burst to get to the hoop.
Yeah.
He just beats them on the first step every time.
They're making Murphy run some patterns out there. Inside, and the foul. They're going to get Stulo on the foul. And we've got a timeout. And Gary's playing with his toys, elbow deep in food, so we'll stay here. 4:46 left. Oak Creek 20, New Berlin West 16. We have nearing our 3.5 game mark. We've got 3 games after this. Following this one immediately will be the Arrowhead Brook Central girls game. Then it will be the Pius Tosa East boys game, and then the Pius Tosa East girls game to conclude the day. Busy day.
Yeah.
It's a busy day. What time were you here this morning?
I was here at 7 o'clock this morning.
All right.
Helped get things set up. We had a shoot around with our guys from 8:30 to 9:30.
That we interrupted.
Off we go.
Oh, I don't want.
Boy.
We're getting more pictures. This happens. People just run up and take pictures of Coach Carey all the time.
Yeah, please.
This is what happens when you take the Wisconsin Glow to a championship.
Yes,
right?
yes.
You're walking in, you're at pick and save, and they just,
No,
can I get a picture,
stop.
Coach Carey?
Stop.
Doesn't happen that way?
No, not at all. No.
Maybe that was just, Gary and I when we were up there in Oshkosh watching you interact. I mean, as we talked about it a little bit last Saturday, but that was such an incredible group to watch, and I can only imagine what you learned from them. And
yeah, it was so invigorating, and just the basketball conversations I had with these players on road trips and on the court at practice, stuff I'll never forget. And
having your family up there for it all, which
it was amazing.
they're right in the middle of it.
Yeah, they were doing the T-shirt toss.
Yeah. Second free throw rattles out. 20-17.
Nice spin.
Yeah, too late.
Another one.
Turnovers. Turnovers are picking up here.
Notice with Oak Creek though, Sinani and Murphy both are very quick off that first step.
A little trap.
And turnover.
Got the turnover, yep.
Out of the timeout. Johnson team. Change the defense.
It's tough.
You got to know that. You got to know
Yeah.
some difference coming. You just don't know what it is.
It's just hard. It's hard to coach against a coach like that when you just don't quite know what's coming next.
And it's one turnover, but
Yeah.
but that's going to carry on throughout the rest of this game.
Right.
That's going to affect you. And there's
Nice.
a three.
Sinani again
Ben
making
Wagner.
a play to make that pass. I'm just really impressed with his floor game.
Is that Ben Wagner that knocked that down?
Yep.
Ben
Wagner.
here from Oak Creek.
This is only his 6th game played. Hits his 3rd three of the season.
Yeah, and I think they caught New Berlin West with that 1-3-1. They weren't expecting that. It was a good high trap up near the midcourt line.
23-17, 4:02 left. First half.
And that 1-3-1 is just it's so unorthodox.
It's my favorite defense. I love it.
Yeah,
Mine as well.
you got length especially. It's so effective.
If you have
Length and
length and
quickness.
anything, you can really
Good
do a lot.
point.
Yeah. But no, you're right. It does. It is nice.
You can get to that trap so much
Look
quicker.
at that drive,
Nice
kick,
pass.
Sinani again.
three.
Yeah.
No. Good rebound, Daniels.
This is 4th.
This New Berlin West team, if you look at the standings and rebounding, dominates the rebounding category. But here's a turnover.
Ooh, off his knee.
I would like
Yep.
to see Sinani
Yeah.
keep that one. He had the defense on their heels. He was going to draw a foul there.
Yeah, or hesitate. He had Murphy trailing, and he could have got a quick, better shot. I don't think he realized he had Murphy behind him.
A little bit too unselfish there.
Yeah. When you have the defense on your heels like that, and he had him backpedaling like that, you got to go at him.
Back in the 1-3-1.
Good ball movement. Got a little better with the pass there.
Got an open shot here.
That's how you beat the 1-3-1
Exactly.
right there.
That was really well executed.
Yeah, utilize the
Soik
corners.
back in the game,
And
making
he
his
was fouled.
presence
Nice.
felt,
Yep.
and he finishes. Good, strong finish.
Good discipline there by New Berlin West to find the right shot against that 1-3-1.
The Berlin West has 3 players in averaging double figures in points. So they spread it around.
No, they've played some of the best teams in our conference very competitively. They took Eisenhower to overtime recently. They're a hard team to play against. Scott's a really good coach.
Good drop pass. And one.
He's got that finish down pat. Right through the contact.
Yeah, I think Scott's right. I don't think New Berlin West can do anything else but go at that because Oak Creek doesn't have the size to match up.
He's the biggest kid on the floor. They're throwing everything they can at him. If he gets that deep in the post, that's going to be a problem. You got to keep him outside of the post.
Free throw rattles around and out. 23-21, 2:40 left, first half. Creek run on the left side. Coach Johnson saying run it again. You can hear him. Just wanted a simple ball screen. Then you get a double screen weak side. Wagner 3, no good.
Great action there.
Daniels another rebound. Oh.
That's a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that in?
Grabbed him, threw him down.
Boy, Murphy is just a pest defensively.
Yeah.
He is everywhere.
He almost did a cartwheel. That was. He knows he's going to shoot free throws. Look at him. He's the first one down. Yeah. Yep. I'm stopped. Oh. Was it? Yeah. He got down here quick. Like, yeah, I'm shooting free throws. Y'all step aside. I got this.
I agree, though. As good as Sinani is, Murphy's fun to watch.
55% free throw shooter. He's got a bonus shot here. Rolls around and down, so he's earned the second one. Again, Oak Creek coming in 8-8 on the season, 4-5 in the Southeast Conference. New Berlin West out of the Woodland, 3-11, 0-9 in conference. Can you believe that? Watching this New Berlin West team?
No, it's deceiving. I've watched them on film. Obviously, Tom, we played them this week. They're way better than their record.
Well, a lot of times what will happen with those type teams is teams will, they'll get seeded real low and once it comes seeding time, and then they'll go and beat somebody and beat another one. Next thing you know, they're on a little bit of roll and everybody's going, well, how is this happening?
Yep.
Well, we're seeing it. We're seeing a heck of a game, 25-23. Soik scores again.
Yeah, 2 minutes here. He's got to be careful and not pick up his third here.
Little
Play
surprised
smart
they're not going with a
defensively.
defense. Getting somebody out there. Wagner shot off. Soik another rebound. Daniels
Nice
skip pass,
skip.
firing skip pass. Little runner, good, and we're tied.
Berlin West coming back.
What a cross-court pass that was.
That thing had some steam on it.
Yeah.
First two for Ruiz.
I hope,
Great
he's playing,
pass.
I hope he plays baseball, and if he doesn't, we'll send this film to the baseball coach.
We'll see if they get Soik out here to avoid that foul. I think he's still in there.
Got to trust a player with 2 fouls. I think we've talked about it quite a bit. I don't think we need to go into it anymore. Oh, but as we say that, look what's happening. Free throw's good.
You know, Ruiz is a guy, does he have the most threes on their team? I think he's got, or no, Yacht does. He's second highest.
Yacht, yeah.
He's a guy, you got to run him off the three-point line, and it's good to see players, what he did there is he attacked that closeout and got to the rim.
So right on cue, Soik out. 21, Josh Lang in. 26-25, New Berlin West with the lead.
They're not finding anything inside. No, that's not it.
Good first
Good
step.
Murphy.
Oh my goodness, he got so
Just finish. It's a great move.
pretty impressive. That's the one thing you can see with New Berlin West. They make that pass, it's always to the left or the right. It's not near that shot pocket where they got to bring it back.
Great point.
And that little bit, that makes a big difference.
Absolutely. Nice high-low there.
They're going to get
On the ground on
hold.
Murphy.
But there's been about 3 or 4 possessions, and we see it. We're reseated. We're in the north end of the court. We can see that developing, and when they make that pass and the player has to go to their left or go to the right to make that catch, you're not in a position to shoot. It makes it that much tougher to get that shot up.
That's something. My old boss at UWM, Kyle Recklitz, Coach Rex, she was huge on that, of being an accurate passer and how much of a difference that can make for a shooter.
And it is a big difference.
Yeah.
And when you're going against a good defensive team or any type of defense, you can get that shot up quicker. That little bit makes a difference.
Yeah.
Free throw, no good. New Berlin West now up 2. We're under a minute, first half. Sanini.
Oh, is he explosive or what?
Yeah, you get the feeling he could do that every time he hit down.
I was thinking the same thing earlier when you guys were mentioning how unselfish he was. It seems like he could do that every time down court.
Comes in averaging 16.7 a game, no surprise, 82% on the free throws. He's hit 20 3-pointers. A little surprised that we don't have a little more outside shooting from Oak Creek. I thought they would do a little bit more. I anticipated more. And you look at their numbers, 20, 46, 17. That's a lot of 3-pointers made.
You know, Sinani and Stulo, both juniors. I mean, that's a bright future here for the program.
That's what it sounded like. 4 juniors and a senior starting. As we approach 30 seconds, first half, we're tied.
Yeah, good pressure. A little bit too much hands there. That's only his first. Jock back at the line. He struggled. He's 1 for 4 now.
He's a 73% shooter on the season. And hits back iron. Now it's getting in his head. Rim's getting a little smaller. He's thinking about it. Just needs to knock one down. He'll be fine. He gets there. He and Daniels and Soik all shot over 40 free throws on the season.
Last shot time here for Oak Creek.
28-27, 30 seconds.
4th lead change of the half. 20 seconds left.
Try to get it out of his hands. Smart move there.
Yeah, sending a lot of bodies at him. Little early, though.
Yeah.
Now you showed your hand. Cut it off. Oh. 2 Oak Creek teammates standing next to each other. And now you got a turnover.
Got 6 seconds, plenty of time.
Plenty of time to
huge
finish.
play. Wow.
Didn't get it off.
Wow. So Oak Creek came out hot, got a little sloppy. And our halftime score here at Pius High School, it's 30-27. New Berlin West up. You're watching W.
Hearts beating fast in Hartford. High drama at Hartford Union. Casey Miller on the receive. Set up for McGrath. Into the net. Point Slinger. 14-13. I see the Villarreal kid over there for a Slinger just cheering her heart out. I just love that. 14-13, 5th set. Here's Groff. Huge serve coming here. Perfect serve. Casey Miller on the return. Set for McGrath. Blocked by Gillen. Back over again, McGrath. Casey Miller tips it over. Drifka. Now Murray. Gillen! Elise Gillen again! And we're tied at 14. Slinger has fought back from being down 14-8 to tie it at 14. Now it's Hartford on the ropes. Hamilton set up for Gillen, tips it. Hoffman on the receive. Now Casey Miller, and the block that time. Set up for Lepak again, and another block! Blocked twice, Hannah Schaefer. It's match point for the Owls. 15-14 Slinger. Woo-hoo-hoo! Here we go, match point Slinger. Haley Groff set up for Hartford, coming back the other way. Drifka, Gillen, saved by Casey Miller. Hoffman over the top, back the other way. Slinger wins it, 16-14 in a W7 Instant Classic. 5 sets and a fantastic match. It doesn't get better than this, folks. This is as good as it gets in girls athletics in the state of Wisconsin. Fantastic match by both teams. Could not ask for more. Kudos Hartford, kudos Slinger. You guys have shown what Wisconsin girls athletics is all about.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. 'Cause there's a root for the home team. And if they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause there's a 1, 2, or 3 strikes you out at the old ball game. Yeah. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and some Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. 'Cause in the root for the home team. And if they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause there's a 1, 2, or 3 strikes you out at the old ball game.
You got it, dude.
The ball is tipped, and there you are. You're running for your life. You're a shooting star, and all the years. Just how hard you
You're going to honor Tara Stoffager for her 1,000th career point.
in one shining moment.
Schumacher for 3.
In one shining moment, they're frozen.
Again, Lou Whip is on fire.
But time is short, and the road is long. In the blinking of an eye,
Kayla Tierney.
that moment's gone. And when it's done, win or lose, you always reach your
Douglas
hand.
and 1. Ava Douglas.
Inside you knew that in one shining moment you reached deep inside. One shining
Erica
moment
Sweet again.
you were alive. Feel the beat of your heart, feel the wind in your face. It's more than a contest.
Boy, nice feed
It's
to Reyes.
more
Ellie Reyes.
a race. try in one shot.
Great fire! Is feeling it. Nice feed, athletic, off the glass.
One shining moment.
And McGlanago is going to state.
Congratulations, McGlanago and Rick Kalinsky.
Everything W7 does, we do for who?
We're back live on W7 at Pius High School, the Hank Raymonds Classic 2020. We just crossed the halfway point of the day. Boys game going on right now. Oak Creek and New Berlin West. New Berlin West trailed most of the first half, but late in the first half took the lead 30-27, and we are set to go with Scott Rowie. I am Ed Rowie. My brother is Scott, if you haven't put that together. And we're with Dan Carey, who's put all this event together and came to hang out with us for a game. He's doing everything in this building.
Appreciate you guys.
It's a natural.
I would not go that far, but thank you.
We got we had a trip.
Bruins, on a steal attempt. Interesting halftime stats. New Berlin West made a heck of a run at the end of the half, but just looking at the unofficial stats, all of the scoring has come from all 5 starters. So no production from the bench yet, but both Soik and Jocks have had really, really good games.
And a turnover. So
that will drive you absolutely crazy as a coach, coming out of halftime and your first possession is a turnover.
We talked about this last week. You timeouts and any type of dead ball situation when you draw something up and you have the ball and you throw it away. It's like 2 turnovers or 3 turnovers because it's so demoralizing.
And they did it twice. The first one ended up being a foul.
Right. Getting a little chippy. Easy, boys. Easy.
Bruin, and he's just in the mix. He's
every team's got one.
Yeah,
he was again.
Yeah.
And that was it. Now he's coming out.
Ruiz, he won't back down from anybody. Oh, we know that firsthand. He's a competitor.
Nope, keeping him in.
Stulo went down on that one and came out.
Who'd they call that on?
10, looks like.
Ruiz, yeah.
It was Ruiz.
Yeah. But Stulo came out, and he hasn't played much today, so I wonder if he's dealing with a nagging injury or of some sort.
Look at that shot.
Sanini, smooth. It's just one dribble, pull up, knockdown.
Showing off the full array here.
Fun to watch.
I think he's a next level guy. Watching him, I think he can definitely play in college.
Yeah, definitely. No Soik, no surprise there.
He is so hard to front.
Yeah, because he's so strong, he just seals you, and they just lob it. And the passing there has been really strong.
Yeah.
They've been able to get it to him and get him in the right spot.
That's where you really need your backside help there early.
12 and 4 at halftime for Soik, and he starts right away in the second half where he left off. There's Murphy.
Corner 3, no good.
box out
silly,
there by Yacht.
silly. Don't need to do that.
We all love a good box out, don't we? Don't we, guys?
When you clear out bodies, they're the
Yes.
best. When a shot goes up and you've got them behind you and you know you've got them, those are the best ones.
Young players, you may not know who Jack Sigma is, but you got to be able to do a good box out. Everyone listening.
First and second half references to Jack Sigma.
Yeah.
Somehow we're going to have to work that in later for the next game.
Yes, I want Jack Sigma mentioned in every game, okay?
Well, you're running this
There's your
event.
challenge. Yes, that's the one thing I require.
Soik is taking over.
He is going to work. They just have no answer for him once he
Yeah.
gets that deep in the post.
Well, next dead, you'll see Coach Johnson come out in a triangle and two. With two bodies on Soik. Zanini
Got
left
rolled up
wing.
on. It's a good looking shot.
Yep.
Again. Yeah.
It's just smooth.
They just don't have an answer for him.
Now this could be a fun second half to watch between these two. Now, late getting in front of him. Yeah, you grabbed him.
You're right.
That didn't make sense because he saw him go up and he let him get in front of him.
Got to do your work early as a post defender.
Yeah, that's a great point.
It's all about getting him to catch the ball. A couple steps outside the lane if you can.
Just like that, Urban's got three.
Not good for Oak Creek. That's third on him.
15:50 left. 34-31, New Berlin West up.
Watch for Yacht coming in here off the inbound.
cutter.
There he is to the corner.
Looking inside. Three
Lot of
guys.
help.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. I was going to say, good help side defense. He was
didn't
there,
ma-
but
he just, yeah, holy
it doesn't
cow.
matter with Soik, man. He is balling today.
Soik, season high, 22. I think, what does he have now, 20? Murphy three. Nice, that's a push.
Excellent call there by Mr. Gromacki.
Bill was right
First class officiating right there.
It was about 3 feet in front of him. He saw that one clear as day.
18 for Soik now.
He better
He's got
watch
18,
this,
okay.
This broadcast.
Yeah, he did ask us to get his good side.
Yeah.
I asked him if he had a good side.
3 fouls on Baczynski now.
Press here from Oak Creek.
Oh, he's got him open again. He's so deep. How are you
Feeding
going to
him,
jump?
right?
Jump. Yep, there it is. That's a right call. Nicely done. You know why it's a right call? Because I said it.
I was about to say that looked like a lot of arm.
I think 2 out of 3 would agree. Of the 3 of us, I think we're not in agreement here.
Yeah, well, me and
That
the
looked
stripes.
like a lot of arm.
You look deep down in me. I got some stripes in me. 36-31, 15-minute mark. This game's getting a little chippy. Seen some good offensive shows, and Sanini comes off the screen, nothing there. So he tears it away. Smart foul. He knew he couldn't stop him.
Yep.
You see a size difference, a strength difference. You knew he couldn't stop him. It was smart to take it and do it on the floor the way he did. Cruz Bernal, smart play. Oh, Leroy Butler did not get in.
I did see that.
That's a shame. He should.
High-low
Soik. Oh, he missed one.
Good effort there on the boards.
Sanini. Drop pass.
Traveled.
Going up. Now he kept that pivot foot. I thought it was good. Nicely done. What do we got going to shoot a couple of these? Is that number 20? I can't see.
Yeah, it is 20.
It is. That's Alex F. Oh, with the first one, no good. Numbers tough to go by on here.
Just get a feeling this one's coming down to the wire. That's going to be right at the
Second
finish.
one off the mark.
So another rebound.
Misses them both. Yeah, this is when you got 3 more games after that. You know, when you're a tournament director, you want these things to go smooth, but you also want great games.
Yeah.
That's off Soik. He out-jumped everybody, buddy. You were up above everything. Should be proud of that. Like, yeah, I out-jumped you and you and you and tipped it out of bounds because you guys couldn't get there. 36-31, 14:28 left. Coming up next, Arrowhead and Brookfield Central on the girls' side. Again, 4 girls' games, 3 boys' games, part of the Raymonds Classic. The 8th annual. Keeps getting better and better. Shot short. Murphy tips it around, keeps it alive.
And Murphy's got great energy out there.
It looks like it was off of him to start. Coach Johnson's going to take a timeout. Okay.
Great effort.
Everybody gets to take a pick of what's going to happen out of this timeout. I'm going to say it's a triangle and 2. Anybody got anything different?
36-31, 14 minutes left.
Fun fact about the Hank Raymonds Classic, you guys. I actually coached in the first one back in the day.
Coached how?
I was the head coach of Sussex Hamilton, the Hamilton Chargers on the girls' side.
Yeah.
We came here, and in my home, I'm a proud alum of Pius, and we ruined the party. We won the tournament. And I'm glad they invited me back. Now I work
and gave
here
you a job
and coach
here.
Yeah. But it was an amazing, and it still is an amazing event for a great cause. And I tell you, that's the second time I coached against Scott Herrick. And it is a miserable
Not easy
experience.
to do. No.
He is so good.
Scotty's been doing it for a long time, and he's
utmost respect for him, and you'll see him in action in his squad tonight against Tulsa East.
And you know what's interesting about Scott is when you watch him coach, how you don't see the inner fire that's burning, but
double dribble. Oh, they missed it.
Oh, it burns hot.
It burns because he still plays softball, and I've played against him numerous times. Travel on Soik. Still play against him every summer, and let me tell you, he is still a competitor.
I believe it. He's as good of a teacher of the fundamentals of the game as I've ever seen.
Good drive, kick, wide open 3. Got it.
Big shot there.
Needed it, Adam Bruins. Cuts the lead to 2. 13:30 left.
Oak Creek now.
That's been the adjustment out of the timeout.
No, when my try
Oh,
offensive,
yeah,
nope, they let it go.
Good no call.
Yeah, I agree there.
I like it. I like the no call.
Really good no call.
He was. You could see the referee shaking his head. No. I don't know if Coach Cook believes that.
Look at that shot. Come on now. That's big time.
Silky smooth and simple. 38,
Oh,
36,
they
and
threw it
throw it
away.
away.
Oak Creek making a run. That pressure is really bothering New Berlin West.
Sanani's playing with such confidence out there.
When you got the arm sleeve on the left and the leg sleeve on the right, and pulling up, squaring up, knocking down shots, putting the whole thing together. Oh, he had Murphy sealed. Murphy set that screen and was wide open.
It's good actually gets the switch.
3 on the way, no good. Soik again.
7th rebound.
Feel like we just keep calling his name. Bernal was open.
Leading the
It's a
break
good look.
too.
Well, pull up short, didn't touch anything.
It's a tough shot.
Looked like he lost it as he went up, and once you leave your feet.
Doesn't look like that's a shot that Coach Cook wanted there.
17 now for Sanani.
Fun one here. Oak Creek trails by 2. New Berlin West has battled themselves way from little hole early. It wasn't a big one, but it looked sloppy for them. It looked like it was going to be a tough start and go and finish, but they've come all the way back and they're down now up 2. Get the ball, wide open. I shouldn't say wide open 3, but 3 on its way off the mark. Washinsky with the rebound.
Get out of the corner. You don't get trapped down there. Good
Murphy
swing.
Murphy, no.
Yeah, he just doesn't have confidence in
And
that
there's
shot.
that box
Yeah,
out we
that's
love, and there's a Sanini foul. Silly one.
You can see that's the big hole in his game right now, Murphy. But, man, if he gets a consistent jump shot, look out.
It doesn't look bad. It's
No,
not like it's some
not at all.
ugly-looking shot. It's just gotta fall.
Yeah.
You can almost see the way he's walking off the floor right now. Like he feels like he's letting it go, and it's feeling good. But you know how those things go. You got to keep shooting it.
Yep, he's taking good shots. And those are shots.
Oh, yeah, no
Yeah, he
question.
squared up well on that one. It's not there.
Especially if Sanani's going to get so much attention. There's going to be open shots for other guys.
38-36. New Berlin West up 2. 12:07 left. Game number 4.
So who do you guys have this upcoming week for W7?
Well, we were
where
in
else do you have it?
discussion. I think
Okay.
we made some adjustments on some things.
Gotcha.
Sounds like W7LIVE, myself and Larry, the legend. We might have altered some plans and might go to Whitnall on Tuesday to see Brown Deer and Whitnall, see Maddie Shimmons play. Nice article about the Shimmons family on JS Online today. I was fortunate enough to work with Maddie's dad, Matt. Great family. Coached against Jake and Craig Shimmons. Great. I mean, Jake was just an all-around player. Just outworked everybody on the floor. Craig was a great shooter. So it's a fun family, and a couple of different times we've been set to do a Brown Deer game and had whatever get in the way. Last year I know it was a snowstorm. We got about 8 inches of snow, and we shortened the trip. Still had games, but decided that was too much. So looks like that's going to be our Tuesday.
Really starting to bother New Berlin West.
Yes. Bodies on the floor. Let's see. What? We got a foul. Yeah, that should be a foul because when he collect the ball, kind of need him in the back.
Yeah, and they're dribbling right into those traps, New Berlin West. They got to get rid of it quicker, use that backup dribble, whatever you got to do.
And there's nobody flashing from the opposite to the ball.
Right.
Sanini just looking like he wants to go. Does.
Why
They're
not?
going to get a travel. Yeah.
Oh, tough call there. I'm with Coach Johnson. I didn't see that one.
He handled it well, though. Oh, boy.
Yeah. I thought that was a good crossover. I don't know about that.
Boy, we got 12 minutes ahead of us. This is going to go down. I think you're right. This is going down to the wire.
Yes.
Sorry, game times are going to be altered.
2 guys in the corner here, and they need to spread this out a little bit.
There you go.
Pass.
Good passing. Good weak side pass. Go to the
Oh,
hoop.
and
Get
one.
here,
Nice
and
take.
one.
That's 3 on Sanani, too.
Oh, that's a big play.
Daniels strong to the hoop and finish. You can hear the slap over here. And it is on Sanani, his third. 11:41 left. Let's make a note of that one. 11:41 left, 40 with 3 fouls. Daniels free throw off the mark. 75% shooter too. Off the mark on that one. The lead is 4 for New Berlin West. Inside. Out. 3. Short. Tip back up. Earned some foul shots. Had the position.
One's on
So
Yacht's second foul.
Zach Bashinsky's going to go to the line. He had the position midair. Little tip shot. Got hit from behind. He'll go shoot 2. First one rattles around and down. Second one, good. So the lead's cut to 2.
Now let's see how they handle this pressure. Last time they were able to break it and get a good shot.
1-2-1-1. Oh,
There it is, right on cue. Sanani went behind the back to save it. New Berlin West came away with it. They've got numbers. Good job by Creek getting back. Oh, good spin move.
Nice take. Look at that.
Oh, Noah Daniels. How is this team 0-9 in the conference?
I told you. They are
This does not
way
make
better
sense.
than their record.
Makes
Yeah.
no sense.
42-38. We're under 11 minutes. Jumper off.
Good rebound.
So Jason Sanini's going to go to the line, 81% shooter. He's going to shoot 2.
Yep, here comes Soik. Got to coach a couple of Oak Creek Knights with the Glow this summer. Steph Kostowitz and Angela Rodriguez play for us this summer. And UWM Panthers as well. It was a great thrill to be able to coach them again. My wife actually coached Ange when she was at Oak Creek.
There you go.
She was a freshman coach.
They just
varsity assistant. Great programs out there for athletics.
I've done a couple of W7LIVE games, so I've been out to with Waukesha West. So I've been out to see your assistant.
How's Mark doing?
Well, I got him against Muskego, and that was one heck of a game.
Yeah. He is just the best. Talk about a guy that knows how to build a culture. And
he's got him coming in.
Yeah.
Sanini, no good. 42-40 here. He's got something coming. He's got a young team, and they're getting better and better. Saw him twice already, and the difference the second time from the first. He's getting them. Yeah, he's getting them.
Yeah.
Getting them to buy in.
Good look.
3, no good. Good extra pass, just didn't fall.
Love the look. Coach Cook wanted him to throw a skip there. Nice.
Good ball movement.
That's a
that
foul.
would be a foul.
Yeah, it's.
Or
Wow. Murphy got away with one there.
Yeah, he did. I think he grabbed both wrists.
a whole bunch of arm there.
He won't look at the ref right now. He knows.
Yeah.
And the coaches in the stands, always making themselves known.
You know, we talked about Mark Busalaki, his better half, Lauren, also having a tremendous season at Ripon College.
Yep. Yeah, you had the coaching pedigree at that Glow group.
Oh, talk about we had the dream team of players and a dream team of assistant coaches.
Yeah.
Man.
And then you had Dumb and Dumber, Gary and I. We tried to bring it down to our level, but you guys were just too good. 42-40, under 10 now. New Berlin West up to the rack.
Love that finish.
That jock.
Avoid the charge.
Nate. Yak. Did a nice job going to that outside shoulder. 44-40.
Good cut.
There's that
couldn't get
sloppy
him the
pass,
pass.
though. That's that angle. That's a tough pass. The window was small.
Oh, good pass.
Right through Soik's hands. Good rotate. Good
There's
job.
our guy, Bruins.
Yeah, he got around Soik somehow.
I don't know if Coach Johnson tracks deflections, but if he does, I'm willing to bet Bruins is the team leader.
I promise you Coach Johnson has that stat. It is my favorite stat.
Last couple times out of bounds, they've got it in and gone right into Soik in the middle.
The high-low, Oh, that's a really good play.
Got the 3 in the corner, and they got it.
Coach Cook dialing up a good one there.
Jack
Nicely
Hoyer,
done.
and the lead's up to 7 for New Berlin West. They're the largest.
Yeah,
of
ever since
the
they went to
day.
that pressure, that really caused problems for Oak Creek.
.909 left. New Berlin West starting to taste this one a little bit.
You just get a sense this is a big possession. I know there's still 9 minutes to go, but you feel like West is
Sanini's
separating
got a
little
lot
bit.
of space there, so he filled that brat. There it is. Little jumper, no good. And they push.
Oh, look at these guys.
Great hustle.
hustle there.
Jump
And he gave it back.
Look at these guys get on the floor. Yes, I'm going to clap.
You can do that. I do it often.
I just can't help myself.
Anytime anybody's on the floor.
Yes.
We had that earlier. I won't say when. I won't even say who the teams were. Kid got on the floor, dove head first.
Yes.
And the bench didn't react much.
Oh,
I was disappointed.
come on now.
Usually, I mean, the coach turned to him like, you really? I mean, if you're getting on the floor like that, you got to have your teammates celebrating that.
For sure.
Good drive. Kick
Open
out.
shot.
Check.
Took a little long. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find the handle. Back tap.
Sloppy.
Yeah.
Sanini. Shot fake.
And one.
No, that was a great no
Wow.
call. I really like the no call there. Soik stayed high hands. And I think what we're seeing is Kale Stulo is down for Creek today. He's been out there, and the minute he came out of the second half, he was immediately back on the bench.
Yeah, and he's the one that's made 46 three-pointers on
Yeah.
the year, right? Yeah.
Leads the
he is
conference.
He made one earlier in the game, and that's been it.
And it looks like he might be telling his mom, "Hey, call the doctor because this is killing me."
Food update. Gary is now indulging in the nachos, and he gave a big thumbs up walking past us.
Extra peppers.
Yeah, a lot of spices on there. He's gonna feel that one later.
Oh, just walking around, getting his votes like any governor would.
Shaking children. I mean, hands.
So so Oak Creek. That's a shame because Kale Stulo, 13.2 in conference, 13.7 out of conference, but 46 threes made on the season. That's a big number in 15 games.
19 points for Sanani so far.
.834 left. 47-42 New Berlin West.
And 20.7 rebounds for Soik, so this has been a fun matchup to watch. See if that pressure from Oak Creek bothers New Berlin West.
Got to
like
get
did
rid of it.
earlier.
Oh,
Got him trapped in
must
the
have
corner.
It's not where you
Those are
want
the
to
guys
catch
you
it.
wanted too. You had Sanani and Murphy right in the corner there.
Now that's when I always say to a referee, must have been at 4.5, 4.6. That's what I had. You had to be close, maybe 4.9.
Tough spot to take the ball out right here, too.
Got both feet down. It's a catch. Got to know the trailer's coming. Murphy. Great pass.
See it, left hand.
Nice. Cruz Bernal finishes. He's on the receiving end of that pass, and it's 47, 44, 8:15 left. Shot way off. Sanini box out. Great box out. So he airballs the shot's an airball, and Sanini, rather than trying to save it, sees the New Berlin West teammate going to get that ball. He boxed him out, so he couldn't get to it. Lands out of bounds, and it's Oak Creek ball.
And that's what good pressure can do. You're not going to turn the team over every time, but you can get them to take bad shots like that.
Rush the shots, take them out of the rhythm of their offense.
Yep.
Murphy 3, just can't find the mark today.
You just feel like he's going to hit one.
Yeah,
it's going to come. And it's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, great job stepping through.
Ooh, Oak Creek wanted to travel
you got
there.
Soik open. You got to hit him.
Yeah,
there you go.
Nice job. Threw it up high. I like that, too. He had a guard back. 49-44, 7:40 and counting.
Guy open in the corner, missed him. Oh,
Yeah.
Sinani's got it, though.
Fade. Yeah, but he's fading away. That's a tough shot. They can do that at the next level, and they can do it at the next level, but not at the high school. It's really tough to do. Soik.
Soik, take your time. Yep,
He just wanted an extra rebound.
Yeah.
Wants to get the double-double out of the way.
Yeah.
The lead's up to 7 again. 7:10 left. New Berlin West.
New Berlin West is just dominating on the boards today, too. They've almost doubled up Oak Creek. That's been a big difference.
The legend gets his
game.
break of the day. Comes of it.
There it is. There it is.
Murphy.
For that.
That's why you keep shooting.
Yep.
And now he'll have a little extra step on defense.
Oh, they missed
That
it.
was a great
Soik's
athletic
open
play.
again.
And a Euro. But Soik's right there.
One.
Follow up. And one.
This kid is just dominating this game. He had him earlier. If he hits him with a bounce pass, didn't matter. This is going to work out better for him.
I don't know if you could see that on camera, but he tipped it back in, gets the foul. Coach Cook was yelling at him. He ran over to the bench. They saw something on the board. They discussed it, and he ran back over to shoot his free throw.
And Sinani just picked up his 4th, which is not good for Oak Creek.
Huge call there. Coach going to keep him in with those 4.
Oh, no. Oh, can't let him miss the free throw. No.
Corner 3, got it.
Shot. Great pass by Sinani.
Tempo's picking up.
Clutch shot there.
53-50,
Bashinsky.
6.5 left. Oh, boy.
Got away with it. Got to have one man back. So couldn't go get that lob pass.
See 24 fronting, Bruins fronting Soik.
Trying to.
Yeah, exactly.
Sinani's got to stay out of the middle, though, once the shot goes up.
It's hard to get around that large redwood. Oh, right
he's
down
gotta
the
be
lane,
careful.
nobody
Don't touch
there.
him. See that? Yeah.
Sinani couldn't do anything, and
Yeah,
it's a layup.
He has got to be careful. He has to stay in this game for Oak Creek.
and he did
Sinani.
reach in there, but he pulled
Yeah.
away quick enough. So the lead's back up to 5. 6 minutes remain. Plenty of time. It's only 2 possessions, but it feels bigger than that.
Right.
With Sinani in foul trouble, Stulo out. Sinani inside. Oh, it's nice up and under and good.
His feel for the game is next level.
There's McHale move.
There you go.
Kids.
Pressure again.
There's
Good
Sinani.
steal.
Ooh, just a tick late.
He's got to be careful, though.
How many 1980s basketball player references can we make?
Okay, when we see the Dominique Wilkins dunk, then we'll just put the headsets down and leave.
Did you guys know Kelly Trapuka averaged 26 points in 1983?
5:44 left.
With a
timeout,
perm.
New Berlin West. With a perm, no doubt. Well, if nothing else, it's been a fun one. Coach Carey, thanks for
man.
joining us.
Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'm going to have to buzz out after this one.
Yeah, understood. And you can join us anytime you want. You follow the W7 enough. You're a huge supporter.
Yeah.
What Gary's done with this product is incredible. I'm just riding his coattails. You know, he said, hey, why don't you come on board? I said, okay, I'll do that.
You know, I think the world of you guys and why you do what you do and how you do what you do. And I came back from that game, calling that Germantown Arrowhead game to my wife. I was like, I think I just want to be a broadcaster.
It's fun, isn't it? You never make a wrong decision.
Don't get me wrong. I love coaching, but man, is that fun. Man, is this fun.
You know, at heart, I'm a coach. So as I sit here, you know, I look at things as a coach, and I try to talk about it as a coach. Good talk, good communication.
Yeah.
screaming for the one more, one more.
Guys, these teams are playing really hard. I love this. 5.5 left, 1 possession game.
Soik.
Unbelievable. It's up 28 points now for Soik and 10
He
rebounds.
was able to get in front of the defender.
How are these guys 0-9 in the conference? I mean, that
Keep
kid
harping
alone
on it,
should
but
get you some.
I think it
Murphy,
speaks to our conference.
no,
I mean,
yeah,
our
it's a great
conference,
point.
Woodland West, is absolutely.
Oh.
Steal,
loaded.
Sanini, put back, good.
That's a big, big possession.
Cuts the lead to 3, 5 minutes left.
Great rebound by Daniels, and he just
That's
gave it right
risky.
back
And
out.
they
Yeah,
threw it
turnover.
away.
That's what the story of the second half has been, that Oak Creek pressure after a made basket.
Coach Cook telling his guys to just hold the ball, take your time getting the ball in bounds.
No, but New Berlin West, when you're 3-11, how many close games have they had like this where they have
A
to,
lot
work, you know?
of them. Yeah.
They've had a lot.
Yeah.
They've had their fair share, but they've usually been on the other end of them.
Right.
So when you've had that lead, you know, it's different playing with a lead, and something simple as that, inbound passes. You got to understand who is where and where they are and where they're going. Murphy decides, okay, I'll take this.
There
and
we
buries
go.
it.
He just needed to see one go
Yeah.
in, and now here we go.
And we're tied. Our
And
third
another
tie of the
steal.
game, and a
Oh, look at that hustle.
near steal.
Man. Love Sanani goes right over and picks him up.
Bernal getting on the floor, getting dirty.
Yeah, New Berlin West has got to stop passing it in and then passing it back towards their own hoop. It's happened the last couple of times. They've got to try to find a guy in the middle and break this.
Spread pressure.
You're right.
In
There's
the
nobody
corner.
in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Everything was on the sides. But that could be the way they want it. You don't know that that's not a set play for them. Got a hand check out top, I think. Yeah.
Got
They
quiet
got,
in here.
yeah, sure did. When referees talk, people listen. They're E.F. Hutton. Another 80s reference. When E.F. Hutton talks, people listen. What they were saying
We're
was
losing
Cruz
our entire millennial crowd.
Cruz Bernal out. He was hand checking, and the ref was saying, when I'm saying get your hands off, you got to understand that. Free throw, first one good.
For Hoyer.
Hoyer's had a nice half. 5th lead change of the game. I have a feeling that number's going to keep alternating. Lead change, tie, lead change, tie. 58-57, New Berlin West. Second one up, good.
Got it.
So 59-57, 4:24 left. Stick around, Arrowhead and BC. Girls next. Game number 4 of the Hank Raymonds 2020. 4:10 left in this one.
Oh, they had Sanani underneath and didn't hit him.
Hey, he's got a good matchup inside.
Careful here.
You got to play. You're a player, you keep playing. Just if it's a foul, it's a foul. It's on the other end, you got to be careful. Good, great ball movement. Just kept moving and moving and moving.
Oh,
and
big
you
shot,
knew-
Bruins. He is pumped up, too.
You knew with the extra
look.
ball movement that they were going to get the basketball gods on their side for that possession, and they take a lead.
You got to get the ball in Soik's hands. He hasn't had the ball in his hands in the last couple
Great
of
point.
possessions.
Oak Creek takes their first lead in quite some time. Sometimes when you battle to get back in front, you get over the hump, and then you kind of relax.
Good cut.
And
Good
right
cut.
there's another lead change.
That's Jacques.
And there's the New Berlin West pressure shown. 3:15 left, 1 point lead. New Berlin West. We have to keep track. It just says home and guest. We got to remember who's what. We're at a neutral site.
Murphy again.
Another one in him?
Oh, no.
He's pulling for him.
Yeah, I think we all were after the short,
Yeah.
the tough start he had. Jack Lure coming away with the rebound. 2:57, 56,
Cross screen here for
55.
Soik. One of the
Yep.
favorite plays.
He's a little deep. Oh, he goes right
That is
at him
nice.
and finishes.
Right away from
Such
the double.
a grown man move right there.
Oh,
Wow.
Coach Johnson is not happy over there. He wanted a better double team.
What most couldn't see is how low he was. He was almost to the short corner. He was a little too deep, but great job. 2 dribble, turn, right shoulder, and finished.
Little double ball screen into a flare.
Step into that 3 and got
Oh,
it.
yeah. Big shot there. Paczynski.
That's his second of the half.
Tie
Second
game.
3.
63-63, 2:20 left.
And that's a dumb
foul.
foul. Silly.
Yeah.
That's the same one he did in the first half. Don't argue. That's the same foul.
McNeve.
Come on.
Just too aggressive. Caught up in the moment.
He did the exact same thing in the first half. He had his arms out and he chested him, but it's a foul, and then he argues it. Sophomores. I can say that. Got one at home. She doesn't argue with me, though, ever.
No, of course.
Free throw up and good.
Soft touch from Daniels.
Daniel, 75% on the season. Sure got quiet.
It's in the lane,
We're
that's
going to
it.
have a violation if it's not good, but no worries. Noah Daniels says, I can hit this. You can jump in that lane. 65-63, New
back to the
Berlin West
ball.
up 2. 2:15 left. So they put the ball in the sophomore's hands. He's done a nice job running the show. Hasn't shot much.
Going inside to Sinani.
Yep. Good move. Foul.
foul,
Gets
yeah.
the call.
Yep.
He
Good
had
call.
that move set the whole time. He give the left shoulder fake, come back right side.
That's 4 on Sobish.
Good job by Oak Creek finding that the matchup they want to exploit, and they got it. That's where Sinani's so hard to guard. I mean, put a smaller guy on him, he can go inside and post. Bigger guy, he can go by him.
Oh, they called that on Soik, huh?
So Jason Sinani, 81%, hits the first. If he hits the second one, we will have our 5th tie of the day. 2:02 left. That's good.
Got it.
And Oak Creek pulls back their pressure.
Yeah, interesting.
I wonder if that's Sinani and with foul, but they kept it with. That's an interesting decision.
Could have held him back and just let Murphy run around.
And Berlin West content to spread them out, little 4 corners.
What you're looking for here is that backdoor cutter, hoping that Oak Creek falls asleep, or getting a seam, attacking, and finding a shooter in the corner.
Or you want Soik with the ball at some point.
I wonder if there's
No cut.
That's a charge.
It's a charge, yes.
I'll get up for that one. Nice job.
Wow, the same
McNevey.
Same kid
Great
earlier
job.
we were saying some
He was planted.
Not
You could
so
see
smart
the
fouls
roots. He was
earlier.
there
That
for
was
so
great.
long.
That takes some courage and some toughness.
And that was a big body coming at him.
Yes.
65-65, a minute and a half left.
Man, that was impressive. Really like that. Sinini.
Wake
Out.
found him.
3, short.
This is interesting.
1. Oh, good job. Murphy stopping.
70
all
seconds left
penetration
here.
Gotta
tied.
Gotta get Soik a touch here.
Yeah, I would agree.
I wonder if you're just trying to kill clock and then take it down and get him his touch.
Oh, they're physical
Call a set
underneath. They
play.
call it.
Yeah, I got Murphy. Coach Johnson, what is the point?
Oh, man. He wears his emotions on his sleeve over there, doesn't he?
Yeah, you definitely hear him.
I love it. He's so into it. He's coaching, as hard as he can.
Here's Jacques. He was struggling at the
I
free
don't
throw
mind
line
that.
earlier.
I don't. It's it's kind of a pointless foul, but I don't mind the fact that you're going to get the ball back. Now I'm not saying it's Wojo fouling when you're when you're tied.
Or up 4 with 20 seconds
Yeah,
left.
It's just the wrong guy. I agree with you. I just think it's the wrong guy to do
Correct.
it with. Yacht
And
is
maybe that
really
was
good at the line.
Johnson's.
Oh, we got some blood.
Johnson saying, "What is the point? What do we got here? We have a delay in our tournament. That's what we have."
Keep it moving, people.
Come on, Bill.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Bill trying to get some good old-fashioned TV
Uh-oh.
time. Oh, bring him back.
Show.
The clock is ticking on the Hank Raymonds Classic.
Bill just wanted a little TV time for himself.
There we go.
We got his partner looking over here,
Ooh, missed that
shaking
one.
their heads. All right, we got an off. We got it out of that.
Yeah. Odd
that
number.
tie. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
a 66-65, 1-point lead. New Berlin West. We're under a minute
The right guy with the hand.
We got a
with the ball right
classic.
now.
on the boys' side, which Gary doesn't like. I wonder how his sons feel about this.
Timeout.
Timeout. I was going to say, I thought they were in trouble.
Sanini had a. Did you see the same?
He had a lane.
Yeah.
He had
That's
a
that
lane.
step we've been talking about all game, and he had him beat.
And then the weak side's going to come over. Soik's
Yeah.
going to come over, and then that big just has to flash in the middle of the lane, and you get a layup.
That is the absolute worst as a coach. I have been there where you
We
call
all
that
have,
timeout
yeah.
as we're like going
And then you go,
score.
ooh.
I wish you could just pull it back. Like, I didn't want it. I didn't want it.
Yeah, the best is when they hit the 3. And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
No, yes, but you've already called the timeout. So 45.7 left. New Berlin West 66, Oak Creek 65. Oak Creek with the ball. We've had 5 ties and 9 lead changes.
What a game. Yeah.
Just one heck of a game. And the legend hasn't watched much of it. He's been walking around. He took Gary's spot. We won't say that Gary took your spot. We're going to say he took your spot.
Soik with 30 points, 11 rebounds in this game, and Sanini matching it on the other end with 27 and 5.
Man.
But he does have those 4 fouls.
Well, you know who's coming. You know who's touching the ball here. It's going to be Sanini.
Oh yeah.
Sanani, yeah, you got to make sure he's got it in his hands.
Nice little Van Halen song there in the timeout too, keeping with the '80s situation we have going.
Oh Lord. So
David
Sanani,
Lee Roth and not Sammy Hagar, even better.
I could not disagree
Anyway,
more.
back to the game.
Yeah, again,
16.7 left.
there goes.
I'm sorry.
15% more.
45.7.
Yeah.
There's Sanani with the touch.
Little zone here from West out of the timeout.
Murphy's open in the corner.
Coach
That
Cook.
could be your
You
prediction
get your
from
screen.
earlier.
Get your screen. Get that double screen. Nope. Sanani pull up.
No.
Rattles around.
Good board. Good board. You got a timeout. Use it. Oh, nope. All right.
Noah Daniels a little
Nate
mad he
Jackson
didn't get that ball.
with
What's he?
another one?
I don't think they could see. If they could, they would. BC girls stepping onto the floor.
Such a gamble there, Coach Cook coming out in a defense they haven't run much, and they got the stop they needed.
Well, you know a set play was set.
Right.
Run. Soik's free throw. Good.
31 and 11.
Regardless of the end result of this next one, with 28.3 left, Oak Creek will have a ball and a chance to tie or take the lead depending on the result of this shot. And he got it.
All right, let's see if they go back to the zone, or it looks like they're man-to-man here.
Go right at the hoop. You don't need
Oh,
Don't
you
get
got
a
a wide
three.
open 3 on the left side. Oh, they had 2 guys open.
Murphy's open on the other side.
Yeah, that was a push.
Didn't like that.
I didn't think they needed a 3 there. I think
No.
a quick 2.
Yep,
They're
that's
not
how
gonna
I go
wanna
with
foul.
it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's me too. I'm a believer in the quick 2s extend the game. And then that's when your numbers that you've collected, although by the looks of it, New Berlin West, very good free throw shooters.
That's why you have got to practice that situation in practice.
You don't want
on
Jock
both
on
ends.
Right, and you know they
line
have.
either.
Yeah, oh, I'm
It-
sure they have. Yeah.
He's found the stroke at the free throw line now.
Yeah, he's money.
Struggled early, but he's found it. Yeah, that's too bad. They had a couple of guys that you'd rather see take that shot in that position, but
Now you know you're going to get a free layup, so just take it because they're going to be taking away the 3s.
Yeah, same here. I think quick 2 if you can get it.
Oh, nice job by New Berlin West. There's a quick 3. No good. You're going to try to save it. Throw it at his feet. Getting on the floor. Bodies hit the oh! How do you
Nobody had the
call
ball.
it? Nobody
boy.
had the
Oh,
ball.
boy. Don't get a technical here.
Yeah.
And the jump ball goes New Berlin West way. Got to agree with Coach Johnson on this one.
Oh, boy.
The referee was behind the play, though, and what he saw was a tie-up. The unfortunate part was there really wasn't.
Oh, that's too bad.
So the tie-up ball goes New Berlin West, 8.3 left. Now it's academic, barring a miracle. But in all likelihood, knowing that they've got to go the length of the court, they do have a time. Does Oak Creek have a timeout is the question.
4-point lead.
Well, I guess for tournament's sake, we'll keep on ticking. That's a good thing.
Let's keep it moving, shall we? Yeah. Going to be a great game here coming up between Central and Arrowhead. 2 really well-coached teams.
I already
a lot
put
of
it.
talent.
I put it out there during game 1 that that's going to be the game of the day.
Yeah. Yep.
It's going to take a lot to, to outdo this one. This was turned out to be a fantastic game.
It's always nice bringing Coach Liebel back home here to Pius.
Mal, she's the best. Sanani, 3. No. And Oak Creek's going to lose a tough one. But credit New Berlin West. Nice win for them. They moved to 4-11. Oak Creek falls to 8-9. 70-65. New Berlin West with the win. Stick around. Arrowhead. Brookfield Central. Game number 4 at the Hank Raymonds. Coach Carey, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks,
Good
guys.
luck tonight.
This is a blast.
Enjoyed it?
Good luck.
Yeah,
Larry,
thanks.
take
Fun.
us out.
Appreciate you.
You're watching W7.